Welcome to another episode of Azure with Danadu. Today we are going to talk about an experimental feature in Azure Bicep, which was recently released. This feature is to extend Biceparam files from other Biceparam files, so that those can be reused parameters across multiple deployments. Also note this feature is an experimental feature. So just to make things work, you would need to make some changes to Bicep config files. You basically need to turn extendable param files feature on. Let's look at my example. I have two pattern files, or what we call as main files. Overall solution is to create a resource group including Azure Firewall and Azure Firewall rules. Sub-pattern file 1 contains the policy and rules, and it does accept few parameters. Whereas the main pattern file deploys the firewall and resource group, also it calls the sub-pattern files. And also it accepts few parameters including the same ones that sub-pattern file requires. In production environments, we normally use main pattern file kind of bicep files to do initial deployments or one-off deployments, and we do use sub-pattern files to do day-to-day actions. So let's look at the nested parameters now. I have separate param file for sub-pattern file and one for main pattern file too. But if we look at the param file for the main template file, you can see I'm referencing the sub-pattern file parameter 2 extends sub-pattern1.biceparam. What we are doing is reusing the param files. That only things that you would need to watch out here is that use same name parameters whereas in the subfile and the main files. Reminding again, this is still a preview feature. Thanks you for tuning in. We'll catch you with the next one.